أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على نبينا الكريم وعلى الطيبين الطاهرين وصحبه الغر الميامين. اللهم يا هادي المضلين، يا مقيل عثرات العاثرين، ارحمنا والمسلمين واجعلنا مع الأحياء والمرزوقين الذين أنعمت عليهم من النبيين والصديقين والشهداء. اللهم إن هذه السنة سنة جديدة، خلق جديد من خلقك. اللهم افتح علينا باليمن والبركات. اللهم اختم لنا بالمغفرة والسعادة، وارزقنا فيها عملا صالحا تقبله منا وضعفه لنا، وما عملنا فيها من سيئة فاغفرها لنا. اللهم من قضيت عليه بالموت في هذه السنة فاغفر له وارحمه، ومن أبقيته بفضلك ومنك فاهده ويسر أمره ويسر رزقه وبارك فيه وفي أولاده وفي زوجاته وفي شغله وفي تعبه وفي شقاه وأشياء كثيرة. بدعو لكم. I'm making dua for you brothers, you know. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect you in this year and, you know, give you a chance to do better than last year, you know, and whatever sin you're going to commit in this year, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, prevent it. If you did it in spite, you know, so may Allah forgive. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decide to take one of you guys in this year, may Allah forgive him, and whoever stay to see next year, may Allah we see better year than this year. Maybe Al-Mahdi inshallah ta'ala, maybe some type of victory like alhamdulillah. Last year we saw the victory of our brothers and sisters in ISIL in Sham. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. You know, this is a big, and I told you years ago, remember? I still have the lecture. I'm gonna dig it out and give it to you with the date on it, where it's not my prediction though, but it's in the book of Ibn Hamad. He said تدوم الفتنة الرابع 12 عاما. That fitna is started, the fourth fitna is gonna start with kids, like kids playing. And that's exactly what happened in the city of Dar'a in Syria, where a bunch of little kids, they wrote some slogans in the wall of the school. 2011, Ibn Hazm Khatib rahmatullah alayh and his fellow students, and they wrote something for the dictatorship to fail and stuff like that, and they tortured them to death, and to the point they make the little kid drink a lot of water, and I don't want to say what they did. It's very unhumane behavior. And alhamdulillah, this fitna were described by the Sahaba. Said this fitna is gonna start with the kids playing, and is gonna magnify to the point where no one can stop it, and every time they fixed from this side, it is burst from the other side. It's gonna stay 12 years, and this fitna, Damascus will be taken over by yellow flags, and the yellow flag they defeat the black flag, but the black flag then come back and defeat the yellow flag. فويل لأهلها إذا التقى الرمحان أو التقى الرايات السود بالرايات الصفر, the black flags with the yellow flags. فويل لأهلها من الجيش الهازم وويل لأهلها من الجيش المهزوم. The army who defeated in the beginning was the yellow flags, and they destroyed that city, and they took people hostages, and they dislocate the people of Damascus. They kick him out, and they brought their type of belief people, you know, from all over the world to reside. So they're trying to turn the city into Shia city. And I told you in that lecture, remember, these people who start first, they're gonna lose last. And exactly that's what happened. They got defeated, and in the first case, it was a bad treatment for the people, original people of Damascus. Now there's another, the black flags they took over, and also it's bad for Damascus, but Damascus, the people changed. Now the people in Damascus who came from all over the world and stole the houses, stole the cars, stole the money, stole the land, now they're being kicked out of the land, and bring the original people of the land of Damascus. For that, I'm thankful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Congratulations. This is a good news for the Syrian. Inshallah, we'll hear this year good news for the rest of the Muslims, especially in Palestine. And it's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming up. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us, and His Prophet promised us with victory, and the enemy of Islam promised us with the defeat, and we will see which one of the promise will be fulfilled, the promise of Allah or the promise of the shaitan. We believe 100%, no doubt, zero doubt, that the promise of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will be fulfilled and the victory will happen. And the leadership, the Khilafah, the righteous Khilafah, the Khilafah Rashida, it will be established in Palestine very soon, within very small years, very little years, not even long, okay? Whoever live will see that. And the Muslim will be free, and the world will be free from the grip of the deep state and the people who supporting the deep state, you know. This is the promise of Allah. Kibrun ma hum bibalighi. It's arrogance. They are not going to achieve their agenda. Okay? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised us through His Quran, through His Prophet, peace be upon him. And it comes. It's coming. And when it comes, you see it's going to be over like quick time. It's not going to be years. The minute the fourth tribulation over, is going to be small years for another tribulation, but soon the events unlocked is going to see it coming very fast. Al-Mahdi, Al-Malhama, Al-Sufyani, Al-Sufyan is a true story. Al-Mahdi, Al-Malhama, the Antichrist, Jesus son of Mary, peace be upon Jesus, and Gog and Magog, they're going to be very back to back, you know. And right after there will be a free Palestine, inshallah ta'ala. The Khilafah will be in Jerusalem, inshallah ta'ala. The Al-Kaaba mosque will be free. The Masjid Nabawi will be free. The Muslim in the Agur, the Kashmirian, the Muslim in India, Muslim in Africa, anywhere the Muslim who have been suppressed and, you know, being tortured, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will free them. The people in the West country, they're going to be suffering because there is hadith. I'm not predicting. I don't do ballistics. I don't watch the TV. I do not. If you see, did I ever say because no. I said there is a prophecy we have. You don't know about it because maybe you don't read Arabic. You don't look at the books. But they said after Al-Malhami, the people who participate in Al-Malhami 80 country, each country have 12,000 soldiers. Maybe some country will participate in different group of type of soldier, 12,000. Maybe let's say United States, it might participate more than 12,000, but different type. Maybe Navy SEAL, maybe Air Force, maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying United States. I'm not gonna point any certain country. I'm just saying what the Nabi said, that the Christian mainly will gather with some Arabian country, with some Muslim country, unfortunately, 80 flag. Each flag comes with 80 flag. This is for Alif Lam Ra from the previous lecture. This is nice to notice that in summary, decoding whatever you find in this Alif Lam Ra, you find in these 6 verses. After decoding, look in the number system, I found Alif Lam represent Allah, Mim represent Muhammad, Ra represent Rasulullah. Okay, that's it. So these people, they're gonna gather under 80 flags, you know, flags, whatever flag they have, okay, flags, 80 of them. Each flag contain 12,000. So 80 times 12, almost 960, almost 1 million. Plus the people who support them, plus the people who bring food, and the logistic support, stuff like that. They're gonna gather to defeat Al-Mahdi in the battle of Al-Malhama. Al-Mahdi will defeat these people and he will finish them. They are not gonna exit the land alive, none of them, few maybe. The Western democracy, they're gonna come back to their countries, Europe especially, United States of America, Canada. They're gonna take the Muslims in their land hostages, especially the Arabs. There's gonna be lots of hatred for Arabs. The Hadith says the Arab, but here maybe the Muslims, I would say. Let's say what the Hadith says. The Hadith says the Arab. لا يتركون في بلادهم عربي ولا ولد عربي. They don't live in their country an Arabic man or son of Arabian woman unless they kill him. Or other hadith said لا يوشك أن لا يكون في أرض العجم من العرب إلا قتيل أو أسير محكوم في دمه. The translation, it's gonna be sometimes in the land of Rome. By the way, before, long time ago, the Arab never lived in the Rome land. They don't. The Muslim, they never mixed with the Rome. This is this bad time we live in. Unfortunately, the Arabs start mixing, let's say the Muslim in general. They start mixing with the non-Muslims because this is a very toxic situation. Very toxic situation, especially when it comes to the Akhirah. But I don't want to discuss the reason. I'm not going to discuss if you have a boy or not. I suffer myself from this problem. But what the hadith said in Arabic, in English it says, is going to be a time when no Arabs exist in the Western land or the people of Rome. There be two categories. Either a killed person, already they kill him, or a group, they jailed them trying to persecute them. So it's going to be a lot of persecution. But when that happens, when these idiots do this to their citizens of Muslims and Arab, Al-Mahdi will go back and wipe every Christian in the Middle East. You tell me, you brother, what you talking about? I said, that's what the hadith say, not me. I do not know. For me, I do not know. I have no knowledge, zero. I cannot say, it's not political opinion. It's not what I like, what I don't like. For me, I like to be in the Muslim land, never come out of that land. I would love to see myself live, die in Palestine, buried in Palestine, even if I eat zayt and za'atar 24/7. I don't want nothing from this world. If I go back in time, that will be my decision. But due ignorance, I took wrong decision. Maybe it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will, I do not know. Let's not make it me. Me is nothing. I'm talking about the whole ummah. The hadith in Ibn Hamad, if you argue with me, I own the book for the past 4 years when I was little boy. Okay? If you argue with me, I have the book. The book is written, this information written in that book. They do it, look what they do. Now look to this pumpkin head, he threatened the Arabs, threatened the Muslims, he wanna attack the Middle East. They're gonna see till when we're gonna leave this camel jockey. But this is the hadith says, not me. You think I'm joking, right? You laughing. Okay, laugh. When you finish, I come back. Let me see if there's water here. No water. They're gonna see إلى متى نترك أكلة الجمل. Exactly, that's what the hadith say. If you don't have the knowledge, listen to me, please. Till when we're gonna leave the camel jockey, in my translation, camel jockey. That's what they call the Arabs, camel jockey. You know? Till when we're gonna leave him, like attack us, because they consider us in the Middle East attacking them because they own everything. You know? That's how the white man think. He owned the whole world. He owned Greenland, he owned Mexico, he owned Middle East, he owned Saudi Arabia, he owned the petrol, he owned the money, the land, everything. This guy, don't you hear the pumpkin head? He said, I want to expand the limit of the state of Israel. Don't you hear them saying that? One guy, one of them, I don't know which one he said. But anyway, I don't want to go personal. I don't want to make more enemy for myself. But they will do that. They will say, let's go attack these people. They gather so many people, a million army, to defeat the Arab for last. And Al-Mahdi alayhi salam will defeat them to the point they will attack the Muslims in their land. Just be aware of that. And this will be very soon. You tell me, brother, what we're going to do? I don't know. I do not know. I'm not a doctor over here. I'm not here to put solutions for you. I do not know. I tell you what's in the hadith, so you know. Most of you do not know, because the khutbah, I heard thousands of khutbah around all massages. They give you a speech about this, but not serious stuff. Serious stuff, they're scared to say it. They're scared to mention the enemy of Islam. They're scared to mention that. They tell you about all kind of things. If Ramadan wanna come after 3 months, they start talking 3 months about Ramadan, the fasting, the benefit of fasting, this and this and this and all the hadith. Ramadan, all of it talking about fasting, the reward of fasting. After Ramadan, another 6 months talking about Ramadan, how to be good as we was good in Ramadan after Ramadan. Okay, beautiful. But that's not all, everything. Okay, they talk about family problems. They talk about sometimes politics problem not related to the big things. You know, they might talk about local election or something. The depression the young people suffer. The right of women. The right of, didn't I told you, I pray one time in a masjid, maybe 20 times the sheikh, he talk about the right of the woman. I took him after the salah. I said, brother, what's wrong with you? Do you see every one of these people or anyone? Do you know he got like a pipe or a stick? He hit his wife in the morning one time, in the evening one time. Do you know anyone hit his wife? What are you talking about the right of a woman? What the woman? Man, you make us chicken in the house, man, because women all the time hearing rights of the woman, right? He said, listen, this is not my khutbah. This is the government khutbah. The government in Palestine, they give the khutbah on Thursday. You have to give it on Friday. If you don't give it, you lose your salary, your job. So they're scared to say something beside. So what the government wanna, you know, push the agenda of feminism and or what womanism, whatever they call it. They wanna give you an idea. There's a fight, you know, machine guns. You have machine gun in the living room, and your wife have a machine gun in the bedroom, and we're shooting at each other. That's how they describe the situation. I said, brother, well, I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what his situation. Maybe he need the money. He need to feed his kids. So I cannot tell him what to do. I said, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. You know, that's why half of the musallin, they come the last minute. They don't come to see whatever in the khutbah. It happened in every mosque. The khutbah is not worth anything for them anymore. But anyway, let's not jump from one topic to another. This time is limited. It's your time. It's not my time. So like I said, I back to the story. This is going to be a 12-year worth of problem. It's over right now. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. I was congratulating you for the new year. What I'm doing here, I'm doing nothing. I'm doing the decoding for the disjointed letter. You tell me why this topic, you talk about that. What do you mean to talk about? I just talk 15 minutes. You know what? I should have deleted this. I'm not going to delete it. You benefit nothing out of it. Okay, if you know that the people in the West going to be suffering, maybe some people do not know, you know, and you guys going to suffer also. But I said about maybe 8 years ago, I said 12 years this problem is going to be over. Now I'm saying another 6 years of troubles. It's not over yet 100%. Okay? But we're going to go another type of fitna. Another type of fitna is going to include your friend going to expose a mountain of gold. People will fight. 99% of them will be doomed. 5 out of 7, 9 out of 10, 99 out of 100. All this we heard in the books. It's going to be a team up. Some person will team up with 7 Allah, maybe 7 countries against Al-Mahdi. Al-Mahdi gonna start in the Arabian Peninsula between Mecca and Medina. Then he gonna be transferred into the غوطة. فسطاط المسلمين بالملحمة عند مدينة عند الغوطة عند من يقال لها دمشق. The best city in ISIL, Damascus. That's where the central operation office over there. Okay, there's a lot of things. You need to learn, you learn. You don't want to learn from me, go learn it from yourself. Let me go back to my what I like to do, because I don't like to argue with politics and all that. It's not politics. This is hadith al-Nabi alayhi salam. Okay? So I decoded for the Alif Lam Ra. What about, here, I go faster. What about Tasin? What about Tasin? How much geometrical value? 9 and 69. How much sequential value? 24. I'm going to multiply him. Sometimes I subtract and divide. Sometimes I multiply. 69 times 24. This 1656. 1656. Okay, that's nice. I notice something belong. 66 represent Allah Almighty. 165 is La ilaha illallah, the key for the tariq, because I claim that ta represent tariq and sin sawi. Okay, what we can do with this number? If we take out of it at-tariq as-sawi, look how beautiful. At-tariq is easy, very easy. At-tariq as-sawi, the straight path. At-tariq 58, as-sawi 44. No, yes, at-tariq, I'm sorry. At-tariq 71, as-sawi 44. Now we write at-tariq as-sawi. Okay, if you do take at-tariq as-sawi out of it, so minus 115, so we ended up 1541. 41 الدين, 54 الإسلام. Okay, 11 هو طريقه الله تبارك تعالى. If you take 46 بعثة, the calendar, okay, so take 46 out of it, بعثة, you get 1495, the length of the tariq. This is where I got from Alif Lam Mim Ra. You tell me Alif Lam Mim Ra give, Maho, you don't understand the mechanism of these. These do multiple jobs, multiple tasks. They perfect the timing for the event they are talking about. Also, they perfect systems of letter Alif Lam Mim Ra, systems of Ta Sin. There's multitask. If you want to consider one, wow, see, Dhuhr time, from Fajr to Dhuhr, now I'm like one shot, lecturing for you guys. Okay, Alhamdulillah. Okay, this is very nice, very accurate decoding. And I told you this is as-sirat al-mustaqim. This 165 is at-tariq, as-sirat. What is the meaning of as-sirat al-mustaqim in English? The straight path, at-tariq, as-sawi, the same thing. This is the same information. As-sirat is at-tariq, al-mustaqim is as-sawi. What is this, English? No, this is Arabic here. Al-mustaqim, al-mustaqim, at-tariq as-sawi. What is as-sirat? At-tariq. What is al-mustaqim? As-sawi. How much as-sirat al-mustaqim? 165. How much at-tariq as-sawi? 115. That's, I like to talk about this subject. I don't like to talk about, but this is like prediction of the Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. What will happen down the street? So you be aware of. If not a serious problem, I won't mention it. So if I'm not going to tell you the dollar will collapse or this will collapse or that. Material thing, I don't care about it. But this is a serious information, you need to hear it. Maybe I help, waking you up. What to do, I do not know. I do not know what to do. If you see there is a safe area, just go to the safe area. Very simple and easy. Protect yourself and your family. إذا عظم البلاء فاجعل إذا عظم البلاء فاجعل مالك دون نفسك. So if the problem go up more, if you face a problem, let your money, okay, protect yourself. But if the problem gets so big where they force you to lose your religion, your akhirah, use yourself to protect your akhirah, your religion, your deen. إذا عظم البلاء فاجعل مالك دون نفسك وإذا عظم أكثر فاجعل نفسك دون دينك, because you're gonna die anyway. If you wanna lose your akhirah, what's the point? So you make this wisdom your way of life. If you think you're gonna lose some money and save yourself and your kids, okay, money comes and goes. And if you know that they're gonna take your religion and your akhirah, do not even bother to think about it. That's it. Whatever you lose, even if you lose yourself, what mean you lose yourself? A lot of people, this Alawis, la'anahumullah, told them, say, this dictatorship is your Lord. He said, no. The Indian killed them, thousands of them. Some of them we saw their pictures and their videos, some of them we don't know, Allah knows them. But they're gonna die, they die. If they live, they might die 50 more years. But now they are shuhada with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But imagine those thugs who did the crime, how long they're gonna live. I heard half of them, they got punished now and persecuted. So as you see, I don't want to talk about this subject. I'm going to concentrate on this very complicated subject. I don't want to mix it because I don't want to open a new gate of argument. But sometimes I talk. I should have deleted this lecture. But it's okay. I'm going to stop here talking about anything but the disjointed letter. You know more than me about these topics. So I did Tasin times Tasin, sequential value, geometrical value. I decode for it. It gave me the year. And what is Tasin? Tariq al-Sawi. Tariq 71, al-Sawi 44. The letter Ta in chapter Taha, it's come in between. Yeah, we know that. I did talk about it, this one. It is clear it's easy to notice. The first letter Ta to come down is chapter Ta, because it's Revelation 45 and 26 is Revelation. I told you about that. 20 to come first, 26 second, 27 third, 28 fourth, and this is 45 Revelation. This is 46, 47, 48, 49. So this letter Ta in chapter Taha 1, before it from Al-Fatiha all the way to the end of chapter Maryam, there is 636 letter Ta. And from 21, which is Taha, to the end of the Quran, there is 636 letter Ta also. So I see it works like a scale, like Al-Mizan, you see? See? It's like a scale. See, it works like a scale. What is scale? What got a scale? Scale is the tariq, is balanced. The balance of the tariq. 27 minutes, I did give that to you. What is, then I said, these all adds up to 1273. If you multiply it with 9, the value of Ta, sequential value or geometrical value, this will give 11,457. But 115 at Tariq al-Sawi, we just use it here. Did I delete it? Yeah, I deleted. It was here. At Tariq al-Sawi, and this one 457 also at Tariq al-Sawi geometrical value. You know that. Okay, this 457 at Tariq al-Sawi, 115 at Tariq al-Sawi, 47 Sirat, as you know. Type, okay, decode for this big number over here. If you take out of it Tariq, Bath, Tariq, to the multiple of 171, I'm decoding right now. What left is the word Tariq represented by Ta, 1481. 1481 is 1494. This is the sequential value for 14 disjointed letters. And one of the most stable, perfect decoding for the letter Ta is this. I'm going to give it to you quick. Listen. This number here, the value, if you take out of it 67, 667 is going to divide by 171. 67 times 171, nothing left. So this number 11,457 divide by 171, the constant is 67. But 67, if you take Ta out of it, what left is 58. But 58 Tariq. Prove me wrong, you get a $10,000 reward cash. Okay? Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that Ta had Ya Rajul. Prove it. Prove it for me. Prove me wrong in my decoding. Okay? This is Ta'ut Tariq. Tariqullah. Tariq al-Sawi, Tariq Muhammad, peace be upon him. Okay? Here, sometimes I go out of the lecture, talk something else, but this very concentrated information need years for you guys to discover it. So that's why I cannot concentrate all the time on the topic. But when I talk about it, I give you inshallah very like condensed information or dense information. So سبحانك الله وبحمدك نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. I might quit for now. I'm gonna do something. Then I might come back and I'll give these two calculations and I continue with the calculation I have. Now I'm at the page 1162 in this topic. In Arabic, this was about 8,000, lecture number 800. I'm sorry, 800 for the disjointed letters. 7,000, maybe 5, 7,006. I don't know the number, the main sequence. But for this, when I did, so alhamdulillah, I'm not far away. The material left is very dense material, so I need more time to go through it. But inshallah, you will benefit more also. I'll do my best before I do not know what will happen. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.